CBS 13's Elisa Becerra is live in El Dorado County with a look at the results of the second snow survey. Good afternoon.
We remember just a year ago it was dirt out there, literally dirt. And if you look behind me, you can see that snowdrift there. It's about 13, 14 feet high.
That our snowpack overall is way above average. And in some, particularly central and southern Sierra, they are in excess of their normal April accumulation.
Well, we're working to find out more about a dead whale discovered near the HRBT. The Army Corps of Engineers says crews towed the marine mammal to Craney Island today. The agency says the request came this morning from the Aquarium Stranding Response Team.
A powerful explosion has destroyed a home in Georgia, USA. One person inside the house was killed, and the blast was felt by people living miles away. Investigators were unable to quickly determine what triggered the blast. White Country Sheriff Neil Walden said the house was just blown all to pieces, adding there was nothing but the foundation there.
Well, there's still hundreds of these jellyfish right along the Deception Bay foreshore, but nowhere near the tens of thousands that we've seen in recent days after an unusually large aggregation of the species beached themselves here on the beach. Now,
along the Afghan-Pakistani border, 3 days of heavy snowfall, which led to a series of deadly avalanches, have left at least 119 people dead and many others injured. As rescuers work to reach isolated regions where more people are feared to be trapped beneath the snow, the death toll is expected to rise.
After 8 hours of continuous rain, this is what the city of Lambayeque in northern Peru looks like. People who live here say their lives have been turned upside down.
Ooh, water spout off Gentian Point. Just had to run to get here, but that's such an amazing sight. Bloody spectacular. Woo!
You're not going to believe this. I am in Chilliwack right now at a car dealership. The vehicle's just buried in snow.
Bolivia is under a state of emergency after a vast agricultural area of around 1,000 hectares was laid to ruin by a plague of locusts. The locusts first appeared about 1 week ago in an area near Santa Cruz.
Parts of the state are digging out after massive amounts of snow fell over the past 4 days. On Monday, the Blackfeet tribe declared a state of emergency and school was canceled there today in Browning. Officials tell us they're continuing to work to clear highways and get roads plowed to ensure public safety.
Turn now to the other big story of the night. An entire eastern Nevada town devastated by dangerous floodwaters here. Highways washed away, with roads leading in and out of the town of Montello ruined. News specialist Nicole Val's been on the ground there since last night, and tonight she brings us up close to the damage.
It's a different world. It's like stepping into another reality.
But right now, this is his reality.
Out here in the middle of the desert, and it's flooding in the desert. So that is big news, any way you look at it.
The road just broke underneath.
Overnight, Remus Spiridon was behind the wheel of this semi, narrowly making it through before this portion of State Road 233 gave way.
From under this foot of snow, or in the case of this SUV, it looks like 2 feet of snow on top of this one for some reason. Anyway, it's the Boston area's first official blizzard in more than 2 years.
The nor'easter blew through New England quickly, but it packed a wallop. Whipping winds and blinding snow pummeled Cape Cod. It even brought a rare weather phenomenon, thunder snow.
Do you hear that? That's thunder snow, yes.
In Rhode Island, this home was damaged by lightning. The storm forced the shutdown of Interstate 95 in Rhode Island. Despite pleas from officials to stay off the roads, up and down the Northeast, trucks flipped over and cars spun out off the road. An SUV plowed into this house in New Hampshire. The driver was taken to the hospital. Some of the worst conditions were along the coast, where massive waves battered homes.
This, the scene now in East Bridgewater. The bolt of lightning hit a tree. That tree then caught fire. It came